Hello children, welcome to the English session. So in today's class, we will be discussing an important topic of grammar, that is determiners. So before we talk about determiners in detail, let us first understand what exactly determiners are. So children, a determiner is basically it's a noun modifier. So, what do you mean by noun modifier? A word that modifies a noun, a word that gives more information about a noun, right? So, determiners are noun modifiers. It modifies a noun or a noun phrase. Fine. Now, let us see an example. I kept my book on the table. So, where are the nouns here? Book and table. And now, let us find out which words give us more information about these nouns. Of course, here in this sentence, my gives us more information about book, and the gives us more information about the table, right? So I kept my book on the table. Here, my and table. These are the determiners, right? So you can see very clearly that how these determiners, they give more information, they modify the nouns here. This is a noun and this is another noun, and these nouns are more information is being given about these two nouns by these words my and the. So these are the determiners, right? So I hope all of you have understood what exactly determiners are. So I repeat once again, determiners are nothing, just noun modifiers, noun or noun phrase modifiers, right? They give more information about a noun or a noun phrase. Clear? Now, one most important thing to be kept in mind is that determiners, most of the time determiners are placed before a noun, right? So they are placed before a noun or a noun phrase. I hope this part is clear. Now let's proceed further. So children, there are many determiners in English language, and what we are going to study in today's session are articles, demonstratives, quantifiers, possessives, and distributives. So we will be studying these as determiners today in this session. So talking about articles, so we all know that articles are of two kinds, definite article and indefinite article. So the definite article is the, and the indefinite articles are a and an. So we use the where we talk about something specific, when we point out at a specific thing, when we talk about a specific thing, right? A particular thing. There we use the. For example, if I say switch on the fan, so you will switch on a particular fan, isn't it? I'm talking here in this sentence, I am talking about a particular fan, right? So I'm using the article, the definite article, the. And where do we use the indefinite articles a and an? When we talk about anything in general, when the noun is not a specific one, when we do not, where we mean to, where we talk about anything general, not a particular, not a specific one. For example, I ate an orange. So it can be any orange, isn't it? I need a pencil. So I would go for any pencil. I want any pencil. Here I'm not talking about anything specific, right? I would, I would write with any pencil that I get. Fine. So, definite article the is used where we talk about a specific thing, and indefinite articles a and an are used when we talk about anything in general. Fine. Now, talking about a and an, we use a and an with singular countable nouns, isn't it? A and an is used with singular countable nouns, right? So, those nouns which can be counted, we use a and an with those only. For example, we will never say I ate an oranges, I ate an eggs. No. Why? Because a and an, these are used with singular nouns which can be counted, not the plural and or maybe uncountable nouns. Fine. So we use these with singular countable noun. And apart from this, another information about a and an is that a goes with words beginning with a consonant sound, and goes with words and is used with words with which begin with a vowel sound, right? So the usage of a and an completely depends upon the sound which is articulated first in that specific word. So I hope this much is clear to all of you. Next, demonstratives. So what are demonstratives? The words like this, that, these, those, such, which point out towards a specific noun. These are the demonstrative words and they act as determiners. What do? They point out. Fine. Then, like for example, this house is mine. So if I say this house is mine. So here, house is the noun, right? And which word gives us more information about the noun? Of course, the word this, which points out, right? So this is a demonstrative word as well as a determiner. Fine. Then moving ahead to quantifiers. So what are quantifiers? These are the words which indicate the quantity of the noun, right? It shows the quantity of the noun. These include all the adjectives of quantity and number. Of course, we've already read adjectives, different kinds of adjectives where we learned the different adjectives of quantity and the adjectives of number. So what basically these what do these adjectives do? They point out towards the quantity, the number of the noun. For example, I have little money. I have little money. So here, where is the noun? Of course, money is the noun. And which word gives us more information about noun? Which word modifies this noun? Of course, the word little, which shows the quantity of money, quantity of the noun, right? So such words are quantifiers, and quantifiers also act as determiners because they modify the noun. Next comes possessives. Possessives show possession. Words like my, his, her, theirs, their, all these are possessives, right? And these possessives, they show the possession of the noun. For example, this is my pencil. So here in this sentence, of course, the word pencil is the noun, isn't it? And which word gives us more information about the noun? Which word shows the possession of the noun? Of course, the word my. So, my is a possessive, which is again a determiner, right? So I hope possessives are also clear to all of you. And now we move on to the last determiner, that is distributives. Now, let us understand what are distributive words. So as explained earlier also, distributives are those words which indicate one thing or person out of the entire group or class. For example, each student was rewarded. Each student was rewarded. So here in this sentence, of course, student is the noun, isn't it? Now, which word modifies the noun? Of course, the word each. So the word each here in this sentence, it is talking about each individual present in the whole group, right? So basically, distributives are those words which indicate each member of a complete group. It talks about the entire group, but at the same time, it points out, it focuses at each individual. It talks about each individual in a whole class or in a whole group, right? So when we say each student was rewarded, out of all the students, each one was rewarded, right? So talking about each student individually. Fine. So the distributives, I hope the distributives are also clear to all of you. And so these are the determiners. What all are they? I repeat once again. Articles, demonstratives, quantifiers, which show the quantity, which refer to the quantity or the number of the noun. Words like little, few, all these are quantifiers, right? All these are quantifiers. Next, possessives. Possessives are those words which show possession, and distributives, the words which point out at each individual in a complete group, right? So I hope this topic is very clear to all of you. So please read and revise the notes which are there in the workbook. So we'll meet again in the next session with some other topic. Thank you so much.